She a lie. Your mama got it. Oh, she got it. Two. I'm in the middle of a game. Sorry. I'm in the middle of a game. No, put it back. I'm in the middle of a game.
Go to bed. You don't want it. You just sleep. Move from the bed.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. He's the one back on the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back-to-back here. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hammer on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 43. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business.
There you go.
It falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There you go.
Growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off.
Please, please pay for it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and it's going to pick them up and bring up.
Can't believe we just let that bum ass.
The Rams are set to punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
What? Huh?
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That run shit did.
On that run, it's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them Well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 42. Finding Pearsall.
Try
And
to
he
crack
heads
you
up towards
there.
midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Right.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He's on the move. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Nigga just used up that whole first quarter. That's crazy.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Plowing up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun is Purdy.
Come on, bro. You gotta get the fuck back there.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a 49er first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Buffet.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, gets you good yardage.
Buffet.
B, sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Take us to the buffet! 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 Buffet!
Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I can't get over my...
Shotgun snap for Purdy.
Hell yeah!
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
All that for 3 points.
Just something off in the rhythm
What
of
a
the
bump.
passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep
Should've
throwing
been a
it to
fucking
get it
pick.
back on track.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Moody knocks it through. And they're
Nigga
on the
just burnt the
board.
whole fucking quarter and a
And you
half
saw
for
a
3
play script
points,
that
bro.
ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Out to kick it away. Here's
Buffet.
Mooney.
This drive gonna
And he elects not to bring this one out,
This
so
drive
they'll
gonna
get back
determine
and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line.
Spence ass stay in the game or not. 'Cause this nigga blowing me. He's blowing the shit out of me.
Y'all big hungry.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Fred Warner. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 36. He lobs it deep middle. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
You hungry? Get back, get back.
There's a truck in
Come on!
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
Fuck
Incomplete.
God, bruh.
The Rams are set to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
What's up, niece?
Buffet.
They'll get this drive started.
Buffet.
1st and 10.
Buffet.
Buffet.
Come on now. No. Buffet.
Right up the
Please,
gut.
buffet.
And
Please,
he'll ball
buffet.
his way ahead for a
Buffet.
4-yard pickup.
Y'all, he changed his
You know,
clothes.
these are the kind of runs, Kate,
We
that
might
a
got a chance,
balanced
might got a
game plan
chance.
and a
Maybe
balanced
two, maybe
offense
two.
is built on.
Bruh,
It gets you
y'all,
good
bro,
yardage,
back
it
to it.
sets
Die,
up the
y'all,
play
bro.
action.
I got
And I'm gonna go no money.
And I got money.
You.
I got money.
Girl, you got $2. That's really
No, I got money.
Buffet.
I got $100 on my card. I got money on my card. I got money.
Buffet. You don't even got a car. What you talking
Yes,
about?
he do. Yes, he
You got
do.
a green light car. Green light.
No, he don't. Yes, I got $20-something. I got $26 from my card.
Give him 2 on the run.
I do not got no green light car. I got a real car. I had $26 from my card. Be quiet.
Buffet. Wait, you said buffet.
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 Yeah.
Same. Buffet.
Buffet. Y'all look. 3, 2. Me, I do that.
The white one. That white one that I had when I was broke.
I keep it when you get a different one every time. Just shut up.
Here's Purdy.
Buffet. Buffet.
The buffet is raccoon.
Stop.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I don't know that.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's still looking for the play to finish the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Buffet.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Go ahead, stop twerking.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Buffet.
Pretty throwing here on first. Escapes out to the left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Purdy throwing here. Into the hands of Kittle. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On third down, Purdy.
Ha!
Kittle brings it in. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Come on, bro. That was a fucking pick.
To a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Shotgun. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. From the 17. The throw is caught. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Purdy looking to throw. And got his man. That's a
What the fuck with my back at, bro?
The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
This nigga stepped to the fucking line for nothing.
When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He's back to throw. Launches one deep downfield. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more on the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets
definitely missing my goddamn line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Purdy to throw it.
Step up, bruh.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Give now to the running back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw out of the gun.
Damn, I tried to rock his ass.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Motherfucker.
Pick up of 11.
I can't stand this
49er first
motherfucker.
down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that.
Right.
On third down, nonetheless, he took
Ball
that
deep.
snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is your old
I
school
tell
meat
you.
and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
This shit ridiculous.
First down, and they go right back to it. Powering across for the touchdown.
This shit
The
ridiculous.
49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to kick
Best
him
one
from
of the fucking game.
across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Ooh, this motherfucking ball. Tired of this bullshit. Garbage ass offense. Can't believe we let
now from
this
the 30.
stinking donkey down the fucking thing.
San Francisco calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now.
Come on, bruh.
The defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we
Every
had
5
the
fucking
ball
seconds, your opponent is experiencing a goddamn network issue. Come on, bro. Why
Throwing that running back
got my
side.
shit
We will
stopped?
not give you any chance.
This shit dumb. Fuck his network got to do with my shit.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover. hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Looking to return from the 29. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the 49ers will go on offense. First down, ball at the 36. Here's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Just 1 quarter remaining. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
The Rams showing a nickel look. Third down coming up. Man in motion here.
Hey!
Third and long, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaking up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing now from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's going to throw this one. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now off play action. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here. They go play action on first. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Space on the right. He's got room. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs? While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
It's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here he is on third and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he makes the catch. Did he get it? No! Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They hand this one off. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Another carry for him. And he's able to push forward to the 25. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off. 4th
down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Moody knocks it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. The Tennessee rookie picks it off. And from the turnover, Brock, they take it back for a late touchdown. 2nd time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
He's throwing for it! And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Putting a receiver in motion. Getting right back to it after that interception. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll throw it. A bit of desperation. This deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.